And latest from the Germany polls, as anticipated, German Chancellor Angela Merkel has been re-elected for a fourth term. This according to exit polls. Although what came as a surprise was that a far-right party is also set to enter parliament for the first time in more than 60 years. Merkel's Conservative Democratic Party alliance is all set to remain the largest party in the parliament with 33% of the vote. But the outgoing coalition partner, the Social Democratic Party, says it will go into opposition after winning a 20%. And the Nationalist Alternative for German Party, also known as the AfD, is on track to become the third party with a 13.5% vote. Now, the performance, which is better than what was forecast in opinion polls, means the right-wing party will have seats in the German parliament for the first time. Now, Merkel congratulated the Germans, but said she hoped for a slightly better result and said there are complicated days ahead for the country. She also said that this victory means keeping the European Union together and building a strong Europe. Listen in.
Natürlich liegt eine große neue Aufgabe vor uns. Das ist der Einzug der AfD in den Deutschen Bundestag. Und wir werden hier eine ausführliche Analyse vornehmen, denn wir wollen die Wählerinnen und Wähler der AfD zurückgewinnen durch Lösung von Problemen, durch Aufnehmen ihrer Sorgen, auch ihrer Ängste zum Teil, aber eben vor allen Dingen durch gute Politik.
Meanwhile, Martin Schulz, the leader of the Social Democratic Party and Chancellor candidate, conceded defeat and said the election was a bitter day for the party. Schulz also ruled out a rerun of his grand coalition, the tie-up with Merkel and her party. He said that he would stand for re-election as party leader now in December.
Liebe Genossinnen und Genossen, liebe Freundinnen und Freunde der Sozialdemokratie, vielen Dank für den Mut, vielen Dank für die Kraft, die ihr jetzt gerade hier zum Ausdruck gebracht habt. Heute ist ein schwerer und ein bitterer Tag für die deutsche Sozialdemokratie. Ich will nicht drum herum reden. Wir haben unser Wahlziel verfehlt. Nach der Niederlage, die wir in unserem Kernland in Nordrhein-Westfalen erlitten hatten, haben wir nun auch die Bundestagswahl verloren.
Meanwhile, the top candidate for the AfD, Alice Weidel, said that she would enter parliament to represent the electorate and announced her intention to instigate an investigative committee into Chancellor Angela Merkel's 2015 decision to open Germany's border to thousands of refugees.
Die AfD wurde gewählt wegen der Inhalte, für die Positionen, für die Menschen, die uns jetzt ihr Vertrauen gegeben haben. Und das Erste, was wir tun werden, ist das erste Versprechen einzulösen. Wir werden den Untersuchungsausschuss Angela Merkel initiieren.
For some Germans, this news was disappointing, but for some it did not come as a surprise. While the AfD supporters celebrated the party's win, dozens of protesters gathered outside the party's headquarters in Berlin with heightened police presence on Sunday. And the left-wing party, the J-Link, or the left, celebrated the result, scoring its second-best election result, which is 9% in the first exit polls. Although the top candidate of the left did not leave the opportunity to blame the governing parties, Merkel's CDU and the SPD, for the success of anti-immigration AfD.
Wie die Stimmung hier ist, ich finde, wir sind alle irgendwie, oder uns allen liegt natürlich etwas im Magen, das Ergebnis, das die AfD heute eingefahren hat, weil ich gebe ehrlich zu, ich hatte auch befürchtet, dass sie über dem liegen, was die Umfragen aussagen, aber dass es jetzt so kräftig ausfällt, nur so richtig erstaunlich ist es auch nicht. Es ist eben das Ergebnis einer jahrelangen Politik in diesem Land, die ganz vielen Menschen das Gefühl gegeben hat, dass sie komplett im Stich gelassen werden. Und das ist tatsächlich, das sind die Mütter und Väter der AfD.
Even the Green Party on Sunday said it was a historically bad day as the far-right AfD for Germany entered the parliament for the first time in history. The party leader referred to as the AfD as Nazis and racists moving into the German parliament.
Ich will das jetzt für euch.
Ich will trotzdem, dass wir uns wahnsinnig freuen, als erstes sagen, das ist ein historisch schlechter Tag. Die AfD und damit Nazis und Rassisten werden im Deutschen Bundestag sitzen.
Reports indicate with Parliament now fragmented, Merkel is likely to cobble together a tricky three-way coalition with the pro-business groups and the Greens. Angela Merkel is on the brink of replicating the feat of her mentor, Helmut Kohl. Let's take a look at her journey so far.
For over a decade, German Chancellor Angela Merkel is widely seen as a rock of stability, respected abroad and supported at home. Her popularity even seems to have survived the migrant crisis, which at one stage threatened her leadership as Germany opened its doors to hundreds of thousands of mainly Syrian refugees.
What we're experiencing is something that will continue to occupy us in the years to come. We'll change, and we want that change to be positive, and we think we can do that.
To regain voter support, she subsequently took a firmer line on immigration. 1 month before the election, her CDU party is polling at around 40%, compared to the opposition SPD's 25%. She seems intent on blocking the far right, although was put on the back foot by her citizens' reaction to refugees.
Frau Merkel ist genauso überrascht gewesen, dann letztendlich wie viele der Menschen.
Merkel was surprised to see how much Germans committed to helping refugees, but she was also sadly surprised to see that some people clearly expressed racism and hostility, especially in regions where there were no refugees coming.
Deutlich geworden ist, und zwar gerade in den Regionen, die keine Flüchtlinge aufgenommen haben.
Merkel grew up in the communist East and entered politics after the fall of the Berlin Wall. She saw off Helmut Kohl to become leader of the Christian Democrats in 2000. Renowned for her pragmatism and quiet confidence, she's been voted German Chancellor 3 times, in 2005, 2009 and 2013.
Sie ist politisch sehr geschickt.
She's positioned herself in the middle politically, which has allowed her to project a sense of continuity and security among voters.
Kontinuität und damit der Sicherheit vermitteln können.
Merkel's ordinary air continues to make her a hit with voters. She spends holidays hiking in the Alps with her husband and shops in a neighbourhood supermarket. Yet she doesn't shy away from the limelight. Forbes magazine named her the world's most powerful woman for the 11th time in 2016. And if she wins a 4th term in office, that accolade is unlikely to be the last.